Okay, America. Hey, check this out. I just thought about something. All right. Well, I voted, and the reason why I'm saying this, I got to get this out right quick. What happens when you don't vote?
Senator Barack
Okay?
Obama.
Did
And
you
we
ever
have
think about
breaking
that?
news,
All right.
momentous
When
news,
you don't
really.
vote,
CBS now
people make the
estimates
decisions
because
for
of
you.
victories
See,
in
that's the thing about it.
California,
See, you should
Washington,
exercise your
Oregon,
right to vote.
and Hawaii.
Because, I
CBS
mean, right
projects
now,
that Senator
technically, I'm
Barack
not going
Obama
to
of
say
Illinois
that,
will be the next
things are the
president
way they are
of the
because you
United
don't
States.
vote, but if you don't, then they'll go back to the way they used to be. See, we don't want to go back to what we've done in the past because we won't have a future if we don't exercise our right to vote. Okay. Now, this is not a 10-minute public service announcement, but I'm telling you, this is like straight up fact. All right. If we come out of slavery, it took 200 years to get that right. Okay. And now we're going through something as far as like the world is not able to get along with each other. I mean, we are still having problems, but we're trying to do the best we can. But we can't do anything if we don't vote because the thing about it is when you don't vote, somebody makes the choice for you. Now, when they make the choice for you, it's not like you got something to say about it because you had an opportunity to say, wait a minute, hold up, I don't like things the way they are. Okay? I don't like things the way they were. But in the future, if you don't vote, you don't have a right to say anything. I mean, you shouldn't get upset when things don't go the way that you want them to go. See, that's the thing about it. To explain is how it works. All right, let me tell you this one thing. All right. Now, have you ever thought about who determines the quality of life on where you live at, how you live, and things like that? Okay. They said they take a census. If they got a census, then that means that they're supposed to know exactly where you stand in life. All right, they count you. If you're counted, then that means your vote does count. It should count. But if you don't vote, they won't know that. I mean, the thing about it, if you don't answer the census, that doesn't make any sense. But if they don't know you exist or anything like that, then how can you determine on what goes on in life or how things are governed? I mean, like I said, the quality of life. You don't say nothing about it. And I mean, yeah, you say something about it, you argue about it all the time, every day. You watch the news and you say it's a shame, it's bad, but once you think about it, all you're doing is just voicing your opinion. And everybody has an opinion, okay, fine. But does it matter? See, that's the thing about it. Make your voice be heard. It has to matter. I mean, you can just talk all day. Everybody can do that. Anybody can do that. But it doesn't matter if you don't register to vote, if you don't exercise your right to vote, and also if you're not counted. Nobody knows who you are. If you just walk around this planet and think that it's not cool to vote, then you really got the problem, not the politicians. See, that's the thing about it. Hold them responsible. Don't blame them for things. You can't blame somebody for something that you have no right in, really thinking about or arguing with somebody about. If you want to have a good conversation and a good argument and talk about somebody like saying you don't like the Republicans don't like the Democrats, well, hey, at least you have a right to say so. And if you don't vote, you don't need to really have nothing, just sit on the sidelines and watch what goes on. But see, that's the thing about it. That's what we've been doing all our lives, people. Sitting on the sidelines. Now it's time to get into the game. Make sure that, the referees are doing what they're supposed to do. The job is being done right. Make sure the plays are being called. Everything is like, I'm not down with sports and everything like that, but this is standard. Okay? How do we set standards? Okay? We got to vote. If we don't vote, then people selling for you. See, that's the thing about it. We got to make sure we get a chance or a choice to say what we feel needs to be changed. Nothing's going to change and nothing will ever change if we don't stand up and say something about it. But if we sit back and just say, oh, well, let the other person deal with that. Let them be responsible. See, then that is what's wrong, but we can't do that. We got to take responsibility one day. And, like I said, you can't be responsible if you don't vote. So